Assalamualaikum students. Students, we are doing the construction of equation and the calculation of standard E cell, right? It's E cell, standard cell potential, right? Now, for the construction of equation, definitely I will use these topical questions so that you can understand that how to construct an equation. Before this, we did how to make a cell, the construction of a cell. But now we are doing the construction of equation, right? So we are starting with this question. These are questions from the recent paper, some I think 2024 or 2023. And what is written in this question? The half equation for the reduction of iron 3 under alkaline conditions. So, what are they saying? Reduction of iron 3 under alkaline. Alkaline mean OH. So, definitely then it's what? Iron 3 hydroxide, alkaline condition. Its reduction. Is this given? Yes. The iron 3 hydroxide gain electron becoming what? Iron 2. This is iron 3 turning into iron 2. It's gaining electron. The equation is given. 4 more half equation for the reaction under alkaline conditions and their E naught values are shown. Perfect. This is the reduction of iron 3 and these are more 4 given. Select 2 oxidizing agents that can oxidize iron 2 to iron 3 under alkaline. Look, what are they saying? Select 2 oxidizing agent to oxidize iron 3 to iron 2 to iron 3. To oxidize, like we want to run this reaction to the back. We want to oxidize this. If you want to run the iron 2 to become iron 2, you want to move this equation this way. So its E naught value must be less. And we have to select from these, but with an E naught more than 0.56. Look, we want to run this equation this way to oxidize iron 2 to iron 3. We need an equation from this side so that it can gain electron. But which one? The one whose E naught value is more than minus. Look, we need to select the oxidizing. These are all oxidizing agent. These are all reducing agent, right? We need to select the oxidizing agent with E naught more than minus 0.56. So which one is more than? Which one is more? This is less, this is more, this is more, this is less. Definitely. So it's decided, easy. This one and this one. So select 2 oxidizing agent and then write an equation E cell for each of the 2 reactions that occur. So first one, ClO negative aqueous. You can write even water, you can write aqueous. The equation, this one will go, this one plus water plus 2 electron and 2OH plus 0.89. The upper one is flipped and multiplied by 2 so that the electrons can be cancelled, flipped. This one is flipped and multiplied by 2 for this. So it's 2 electron and becomes what? FeOH thrice 2. And this becomes plus 0.56. Their sum is the E cell. And the sum is how much? 9, 6 is 5. 8 और 5 13 और 1 14. So it's what? 1.5 4, 5. I hope it's correct. Hmm. Now, how to construct the overall equation? 2OH, 2H cancelled. 2 electron cancelled. Anything same on the opposite sides would be cancelled, right? So what is your overall equation? ClO negative, water, 2FeOH twice, making what? Chloride, and 2FeOH thrice. Perfect. Now the other one, oxygen aqueous is the oxidizing agent. This is what? O2 plus 2 water plus 4 electron, 4 OH minus plus 0.40, and this one is again flipped and multiplied by 4 this time. 4 OH negative, 4 FeOH twice, making 4 electron, and 4 FeOH thrice. This is flipped, sign changed. The sum is the E cell. The E cell is how much? It's 6, 5 or 4, 9. I think it is 0.96. Yeah, 0.96 plus 0.96. There's the potential difference of the two half cell. And the overall equation is 4 electrons same, 4 OH same. So what is left? O2 plus 2 water plus 4 FeOH twice, making 4 FeOH thrice. I hope you understand this question. Next. Look, what are they saying? Equal volume of 10(2) plus and 1 mole per 10(2) plus, and this are mixed. Use the relevant E0 values to explain whether a reaction occurs between the two ions. So what you are supposed to do, this is the given data. Now what is your method? What you will do? You will highlight these in the upper given data. The first step is highlight the ions. Second, write gain if it is on right hand side and lose if it is on left hand side. Now, what is the first step? You're supposed to highlight 10(2) plus. Where is 10(2) plus? I'm going to highlight it. Oh, it's a bit bigger. This is 10(2) plus. This is 10(2) plus highlighted. And then this is what? Chloride. And this is what? Chloride. But I can't highlight this chloride. Why? This is just chloride aqueous. This is chloride alkaline. No. So I'm going to cancel it. Why? Because there is no hydroxide. So what I did, this is 10(2) plus, this is 10(2) plus, this is what? Chloride. Huh? Is there any other 10(2) plus? No. Any other chloride? No. Now what are they asking? Reaction between 10(2) plus and chloride. Now my first question, is this 10(2) plus and this chloride, are they going to react with each other? No. Why? Because both are losing electron. Look, this one will lose, this one will lose. So they're not going to react with each other. Why? Because they're both losing electron. This side can react with this side. They cannot react with each other. They cannot react with each other. So this one is losing, so they're not going to react. So my next question, is this one going to react with this chloride? No. Why? You know, this one is gaining electron. Agree. Perfect. This is also losing electron. But are they going to react with each other? No. Why? Because the one which gain, the one which gain electron must have E naught higher than the one losing electron, so that E cell is positive. Otherwise, E cell would not be positive. So that E cell is positive. Now, look, if this one is gaining electron and this one is losing electron, its E naught is less than 1.36. So 10 2 plus, 10 2 plus. So can I write no reaction? I'm writing here no reaction. Why no reaction? As 10 2 plus. 10 2 plus is minus 0.14 volt is a weak oxidizing agent for chloride. It cannot oxidize it. Like, I agree, it is oxidizing agent, but it cannot oxidize chloride. Right? So, or you can say no reaction, as E cell is what? E cell minus 0.14. The one which gain, it remains the same. The one which is going in the backward, it is flipped. If it is flipped, it is minus 1.36. It is negative, not possible. Do you get this? Next question. So the reaction is not possible. Right? I hope you understand. The next part. Equal volume of this and this are mixed. Do you know what I'm going to do? Okay, no. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm erasing this whole thing so that I can do the other part. Okay. Now, what you are supposed to do? Highlight, highlight. After highlighting, I write gain. Like if I highlight something here, I will write gain with this. If I highlight something here, I will write lose. And among the gain, I will select the one with the large E naught. And among the lose, I will select the one with the low E naught. I am repeating. When they give me such situation, first point, I will highlight. I will highlight. So I'm going to highlight 10 2 plus, 10 2 plus, 10 2 plus. Highlight it. And acidified VO2 plus. Acidified VO2 plus. Second, this is also aqueous. So this is also aqueous. So I can highlight. If it will not react, it will be left like spectators. Look, this is acidified VO2 aqueous. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to select this one. Because this is also aqueous, although it's not acidified. Now, whatever they give me here, I highlight, I highlight, I highlight, I highlight. I'm not highlighting this side. Why? They're not given. You're just mixing this with this. This is 10 2 plus, 10 2 plus, VO2 acidified, aqueous, perfect. Then what I've written, write G if it is on the right hand side. Right hand side, gain and gain electron. Lose electron, lose electron. Among gain, select the one with the larger E naught. Among these two, select the one with the large E naught. Among these two, select the one with the low E naught. So which one? This is larger E naught, 0.34. Look, this is minus, this is plus. So this one selected. Among these two, which one is small? This one is small. So this one will lose electron. Among these two, this one will gain electron, large E naught. Among these two, this one will lose because low E naught. So this one is gaining, this one is losing. The one which gain will have E naught must be larger than the one which is losing. So is 0.34 larger than 0.15? Yes, reaction is feasible. So what will happen? VO2 plus 2H plus gain electron becoming what? V3 plus and water 0.34 volt, and 10-2 plus lose 2 electron SN4 plus minus 0.15 volt. Multiply this with 2, become 4, 2 and 2 and 2. The electrons are cancelled. Can you write the overall equation? Yes. This is your overall equation. And what is the E cell? And you can calculate delta G2 by using the formula. Delta G is what? Minus NF E cell divided by 1000. I'm just like, it's not the part of this question, just for revision purpose. 14 minus 5 is what? 14 minus 5 is 9. And 2 minus 1 is 1. I hope it's correct. Doing it mentally. So if I calculate the delta G, I'll put this value, and the electrons are how much? 2, and this is 96500 coulomb. You can calculate it. Another question. SO2 dissolve in water to make H2SO3, perfect. H2SO4 can be oxidized under acidic condition, okay? The relevant E naught values are given, okay? It can be oxidized, like, look, like when they say it can be oxidized, like it's going in the backward, perfect. It can be oxidized, so SO4 can be reduced. If this can oxidize, this can reduce, perfect. 4 more equations are given. Select the oxidizing agent that can oxidize, okay? That can oxidize, look, H2SO3 to SO4. Select the oxidizing, look, select the oxidizing agent that can oxidize H2SO3 to SO4. So among these oxidizing agents, which one you are going to select? The one whose E naught is more than 0.17. So is this more than 0.17? No. More than 0.17? Yes. Is this more than? So only one, this one. So what is the oxidizing agent? BiO plus acidified. So this one will go in the forward. BiO plus 2H plus 3 electron, Bi plus water, and 0.28. And the one which I'm going to flip, plus water, SO4, 4H plus 2 electron, minus 0.17. You are flipping. Now what you are supposed to do? You have to multiply this with 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 and 2. And you have to multiply the lower with 3. 3, 3, 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6. 6 electron cancelled. 4H plus 8 is left. Water, 1 left. So what is left? 2 BiO plus 3H2SO3, 1 water, 2 Bi, 3SO4, 8H plus. This is a E cell. I hope you understand. Select the formula of the manganese species form when Mn2 plus react with chlorine. Like, look, the mode of every question is a bit different. Like, they're not always the same. But when they say like this, what is the reaction between this and this? What you are supposed to do? Reaction between this and this, highlight this patch. So, again, they are saying between this and this. So, what am I supposed to do? I'm going to highlight Mn2 plus. Mn2 plus. This is Mn2 plus. Perfect. And the other thing that I'm going to highlight is what? Chlorine. And this is chlorine aqueous. Perfect. Now, on the right hand side, you will write gain, you will write lose. Among the gain, you are selecting the one with the large E naught. Yes. The one with the lower E naught, this one. So, if the reaction will occur, it will gain, it will lose. It will gain, it will lose electrons. So, it's a redox reaction. And Mn will make what? MnO2. Perfect. It will make what? MnO2. So, it will gain and it will lose. So, we can construct the equation, we can do anything, but the question requirement is just this. Another question. Look, ethanol is oxidized to ethanoic. Ethanol is oxidized to what? Ethanoic in the presence of chromate. Construct the ionic equation for the oxidation of ethanol to ethanoic. Where is ethanol? This is ethanol. This is ethanol. And this is the chromate. And what is the question saying? Look. Ionic equation for the oxidation of ethanol to ethanoic. So where it is oxidized? This one. In the upper, it is reduced. This one is reduced. And this one is what? Oxidized to ethanoic by chromate. So what the chromate is doing? Reduced. So you are supposed to construct equation between this and this. Like this one is going to, like we can even do it this way. The one that I told you, that highlight. So if I highlight, suppose if I highlight, it's ethanol, it's chromate, clear cut, it's gain, it's lose. So which one is going to gain? The one with the larger E naught. It will gain, it will lose. Can you construct equation? Of course. And second, if I just follow the statement, what is the statement? The statement is that ethanol is oxidized by chromate. So, chromate, Cr2O7, 14H plus, 6 electron, 2 chromate, 7 water, and 1.33. And this is CH3CHO plus water, losing 2 electron, 2H plus CH3COOH plus 0.94. This is the E cell. What you are supposed to do? Multiply this with 3 to become its 6, so the electron can be cancelled. 3 2s are 6. Like you multiply so that the electrons are equal and can be cancelled. But if other than electrons, something are same on the opposite side, are also cancelled. 3 2s are 6 and 3. What is the overall equation? The 6 electron cancelled, the 3 water with 4 water, the 6H plus and 8 left, and I think you can write the equation. It is Cr2O7 plus 8H plus, and this is what? CH3CHO. This is 2Cr3 plus 4 water and 3 CH3COOH. Right? If we do the next part, this was I think that now you know how to construct equation. But look at this. Calculate the delta G for this reaction. For the oxidation of ethanol by oxygen. Look, oxidation of ethanol to ethanoic by oxygen. They've given you the E cell. You're supposed to calculate delta G. What is your formula? Delta G is equal to minus N. F is what? 96500 coulomb and 2.01 divided by 1000. The issue is how much electrons are transferred. If I look at this, so what actually is occurring in this? It's ethanol. It's what? Ethanol turning into what? Ethanoic, see? By oxygen. You know what is happening? The oxygen is gaining electron. The oxygen is gaining, it's oxidizing ethanol to ethanol. Look, first ethanol will become ethanol and then further ethanol to ethanoic. The oxygen with 1.23 is a strong oxidizing agent. Oxygen will first oxidize ethanol to ethanol and further ethanol to ethanoic acid. Look, this is gaining. It will first turn into this, and then this will further turning into this. If I construct equation for you, wait a minute, give me. It's like this. CH3 is CH2OH, losing 2 electron, making what? 2H plus CH3CHO, and further CH3CHO plus water are making 2 electron, 2H plus, and CH3COOH. And oxygen is the one which is gaining electron alone. Right? So if I construct the overall equation, see? The 2 and 2, 4, there are 4 electron cancelled. 4 electron total on the other side and 4 are on this side. The 4H plus cancelled. Now, is there 1 water or 2 water? Okay. The ethanol cancelled. 1 water cancelled. So what is left? See? What is left? Ethanol, oxygen, 1 water, and ethanoic. See? So oxygen is gaining 4 और ये मिल के 4 लूज करते हैं यानी पहले इससे ये बनता है फिर फर्दर ये बनता है So total electron lost are 4 and gained are 4. So transferred are 4. So, mostly students, when they see oxygen, they just write 4 and they do it. Your answer. I hope you understand how to construct these equations. Now you need to do the practice. But yes, in the next lecture, what I'm going to do? I'm just showing this to you that there are some questions in the past paper which are which are like this. जिसमें अभी मैं कर रही थी कि further like this. Like a reaction go two step by the same, like, okay, I'm going to explain this in the next lecture. The question number 45 and question number 46, 45, like these. We will do a practice of this and then we will switch to the next topic, that is Nernst equation. I hope you will be able to do. Okay, see you in the next lecture, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share my channel. Allah Hafiz.